I like books. Ever since I was little, I run into my local library on a hot summer day, and my eyes would be lit up. Why? Because in front of me was the comic book section. Yeah, all the different comics and mangas. Had my feet curling, man. As a kid, I'd be walking with the big ass stack back home, and my mom would be like, "You sure you're gonna read all that?" And dude, of course I didn't, but I still loved it. I'm talking Naruto, Batman, Robin, Sonic, Ninja Turtles, Dragon Ball, Pokemon Adventures. Oh, my favorites. They goated. It's still to this day. I love them so much. But out of my personal favorites, my favorite Marvel characters would be Spider-Man and Deadpool. Ooh, I bet you're so shocked. Yeah, yeah, you are. You didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, I know. Basic, whatever. I love Spider-Man so much, I dress up as him when I was a kid. Of course. Like I don't do it anymore. I don't. Okay. Stop. No, I don't. I don't. Shut up. Stop. Yeah, I know. I'm super unique. Like, what can I say? I've been got in trouble for shooting some web in my brother's eye. But even though I got my web shooter taken away from me that one Halloween, that never stopped me from loving that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That hero. I love you, Spider-Man. Now, Deadpool. Deadpool was also a favorite of mine because it's Deadpool. Yeah, I don't really need an explanation for that. But Ryan, what is gonna do with the video? Shut the fuck up. I'm getting there. So, never in my wildest dreams would I ever believe they would have an actual comic series about Spider-Man and Deadpool. And no, I didn't read the comic. I put this comic off for 8 whole fucking years.
I have crippling depression.
I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. So what happened recently was I was cleaning out my closet and donating my old clothes because I'm such a good Samaritan. And I realized a lot of clothes that I had I didn't even fucking wear. Like I never wore that shit at all. That helped me realize a perfect moment is never gonna come. So after 8 whole years, on October 1st, 2024, I finally decided to sit my ass down and read the first 5 issues of Spider-Man and Deadpool, the comic of my two favorite Marvel characters of all time. So sit back, relax, get your Spider-Man and Deadpool pajama set on, and enjoy this video. So the story begins with Deadpool having a boner from Spider-Man. So we see they're in hell captured by Dormammu, and Deadpool comes up with a great plan, which includes him popping out and dislocating against hip. So this lets Spider-Man get enough room to pull out Deadpool's sword to free themselves and beat the shit out of Dormammu's minions. And then we get a flashback explaining why they're in hell. This is when we see Spider-Man fighting Hydro Man, and then Deadpool, like the annoying motherfucker he is, he comes in to show him his new app that he's been using since he told his therapist he doesn't understand the whole moral contract kind of thing that society is built on, which makes a lot of sense. So he spins the wheel on the app, landing on chaotic neutral. And he loves this one because it means he can do whatever he thinks is best. So he hugs Spider-Man and teleports the two of them to hell. Yeah, good move, Deadpool. That was really smart, man. You get an A for effort. This is why I love Deadpool, man. He's so smart. It's just like me. So Hydra ends up being free and is like, okay, let's
Let's fucking
fucking
go,
go,
I
I
guess.
guess. And we get back to Deadpool and Spidey in hell, where Deadpool casually takes out brains from his pouches and shoves them into Dormammu's minions that are called the Mindless Ones. And for whatever the fuck reason this works, except for that one guy he accidentally put a grenade into. So then they become the mindful ones. You see what he did there? Yeah, it's funny. Dormammu commands his minions to peel Spider-Man and Deadpool's skin off, but the minions gain consciousness from the brains, and they say it's not their job description. And the guy who had his head explode off was named Carl, but we don't really give a about that. So the mindful ones are like, Dormammu, what the fuck? You probably didn't even know Carl's name, did you, huh? You little fucking bitch. And while they're arguing, Spider-Man and Deadpool bamf out. And Deadpool shows Spidey how he was able to bamf, which was using a bamf creature that was a present from his wife, Cyclops, which we see more of later. Spider-Man frees the creature and then they find Hydro Man covered in absolute shit. Apparently, Hydro Man likes to be covered in sewer water and other nasty stuff from the city. Probably because it's how he feels about his character. Get it? Because he's a shitty character. Since Hydro Man is a lazy ass bum who won't get a normal 9 to 5 job like any other citizen in the city, he demands $100 million or is gonna drown the entire city. So Spider-Man responds with a reasonable type of reaction, in my opinion, which is by throwing Deadpool and his grenades into Hydro Man. Later, Spider-Man is telling Deadpool to never come near him again, but Deadpool tells him he's trying to change for the better. When Spidey says no, Deadpool says okay, he'll go kick some kittens or something, which ends up with Spider-Man leaving, realizing that he needs therapy, which I'm not surprised after looking at how the other writers did Spider-Man wrong. We now see Deadpool swiping his app to see a new morality, which says heroic good. So with this, he decides that he's going to kill Peter Parker because Peter Parker is evil. Or at least that's what he thinks. The next day, we have Miles Morales glazing Spider-Man, saying how cool it is to be Spider-Man, blah blah blah. Then Deadpool comes in asking about Peter Parker, who he believes to be his boss, and actually an evil genius or just another evil villain. So Spider-Man and Miles respond with punching him in the face and making him fall down an entire skyscraper. All of a sudden, the entire Goblin army attacks them while Deadpool is falling down to the ground. And there he notices that no one else is freaking out about the Goblin attack. So, Deadpool drives up the building with his Deadpool car and he shoots Miles and Spider-Man's wrists because the technology that they were wearing was creating hallucinations. Deadpool blames Peter Parker immediately, but Spider-Man's like, nah, 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 it's not Peter Parker. But Deadpool says, nah, fam, I don't believe you, I don't care. It is. So, they go find the signal, and behold, it's Peter Parker. No, of course not. No, no. That doesn't even make sense. It's Mysterio. Like that was so obvious. Yeah, so Deadpool runs him over and then makes out with him. And Spider-Man tells Deadpool good job and leaves. Deadpool then goes check on a room at Parker Industries when he sees a bunch of scientists doing some naughty things to people. So he cuts them up. Then he gets a call from a guy hiring him to kill Peter Parker. The next day, Spidey and Deadpool are hanging out and Spider-Man gives him a little present by shooting a lie detector device on him. He says Deadpool earned a second chance because he liked it when he made out with Mysterio. So he wants to make sure Deadpool has changed for good. After destroying the charity for kids, Deadpool had decided to show Spidey who the real Deadpool was. So later that night, he takes Spider-Man to see Ellie, his daughter, and she tells Deadpool all about his week and all that shit we don't really care about. Yeah, we don't care. She tells Spider-Man that her dad loves him, which is kind of sweet, I guess. Then we see Deadpool telling his contractor is going to use the power of friendship to kill Peter Parker. What a nice friend, Deadpool. Well, I really aspire to be just like you, man. Later, Deadpool comes up with the best way to enjoy his friendship with Spidey by going into the club. Woo. So lit, guys. Yeah, lit. Yeah. I wouldn't know. Deadpool gives Spidey an image inducer and becomes a black Leonardo DiCaprio. Spider-Man questions why he's black, and Deadpool tells him everyone wants to be black unless you're racist. Spider-Man tells him that it's not racist, but I don't believe him. Spider-Man gets all horny with this literal demon. And then the woman Thor comes in and fights the demon because demons and Asgardians don't get along too well since Asgardians kind of made demons their slaves. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't like them too if they enslaved my race. Yeah, so like that's kind of valid, I guess, low key. So while they fight, Deadpool actually reveals he planned this as entertainment when he brought out a Muppet. The fuck. But the girls are not stupid, so they realize and they're like, bro, not cool, man. So they make him and Spider-Man dance in their underwear, which Spider-Man and Deadpool actually bonded over and they laughed about. Nice. Until the next day, Deadpool fucking shoots Peter in the head. But like, at least the dance was fun. So Deadpool goes back to his wife and was like, yeah, I hope me and Spider-Man can still be friends, even though I just killed his boss, not knowing he just fucking shot Spider-Man. So they try to see Peter in hell, but he's unsurprisingly not in the torture room. So his wife revives him just so Deadpool can shoot him again, which I gotta say is like some big brain moves going on here. Like, that's great, man. Keep it up. So unsurprisingly, Peter is still not in hell again. And Deadpool is like, oh, I think I messed up. Yeah, no shit, buddy. So we see Mysterio torturing Peter in limbo. It's like that stage that's not exactly heaven or hell. And then they both fight off Mysterio. And then Peter has a creepy red man standing behind him. Back up with your creepy ah. Deadpool meets Death and tells her he sent the wrong guy and is trying to change for the better because he's sick of being the joke. But like we all know that's not gonna happen because it's Deadpool. But I still love you, Deadpool. I still love you. And she tells him that there will be a prize, so they make out.
Oh my god! Wow!
Which pretty much revives Peter, I guess. I don't know. Deadpool was told by his wife he has to sleep in the nail room tonight because, like, she's kind of pissed that he made out with Death. And I agree with her. Like that's a valid response. And then Peter sees the red creepy guy again. His name is actually Mephisto. He was like a demon guy, Lord. And then this meanie head tells Peter that he will never find happiness and only emptiness. And like damn. Like I don't think any of us will either, but like don't gotta say it. Like what the fuck? Like that was just mean, man. Mean. Peter looks down and sees a card by Deadpool. It's saying sorry that he killed him, and he's saying, "Please don't tell Spider-Man. Please don't, man. My idol, my lover." And he's gonna take down the guy who tricked him, aka the contractor on the phone we saw earlier. And he's gonna do it free of charge. Oh my god. But the thing is, when we go back to Parker Industries, we see a Peter alive who has been there this whole time. He takes off his face mask, revealing to himself to be Patient Zero. And that is when the story ends. For now. Well, that was the first story arc of this comic series, being the first 5 issues. And there's like 50 more, so I'm assuming there's like 9 more story arcs after this. So if you guys would like me to do a part 2, let me know in the comments below. My name is Ryan, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and like and stuff or whatever. All right, bye.